Welcome to the Unidentify Yourself from Your Diagnosis meditation. This meditation has been designed to help you let go of any medical labels that have been placed upon you that you no longer desire to have. This meditation can be used to call back your whole self, provide you with freedom, inner peace, and the happiness that you're seeking to find. So focus on who you want to be when this meditation is over, and see yourself as restored to that perfect, whole, divine, and complete person you once were. In this meditation, we focus on letting go of your diagnosis and no longer claim them as yours. See, you are not your diagnosis. You are so much more than that. You are a child of the divine, a powerful, energetic being that can control what ailments you allow or won't allow into your physical experience. So, if you're unavailable for illness or suffering, then that's what you get. Keep speaking out what you want for your body and imagining your new health story. Please enjoy this meditation, and congratulations on unidentifying yourself with your diagnosis. Let's begin. We open up our body and begin to drop down from our head to our heart by taking 3 deep inhales in and fully releasing exhales. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you do these breaths, you should feel your body fill up as you inhale and release as you exhale. 2 more times, breathing in all of the fresh inhales, filling up your belly and letting go of anything old that's no longer serving you. Exhale. Lastly, breathing in deeply the biggest breath you've taken all day long, and letting go of anything that's stagnant right now. You find yourself standing in a huge, dark warehouse. The space around you is pitch black. It's so dark you can't see anything. This feels a little scary as you look out into the darkness. And as you continue to look around, you begin to notice a lit up gold mirror off in the distance of the warehouse. You feel a sense of relief from the darkness and begin to walk towards it. As you get closer, you see that the mirror is very brightly lit up. As you come to a stop where you're standing, you are now right in front of the mirror. The mirror is so beautiful. As you look around, you notice that there is a spotlight above the mirror pointing down on you, and everything in a 5-foot radius. But outside of that circle is the pitch black darkness. You notice that the spotlight makes the concrete floor under your feet glimmer and shine. As you keep looking around, you begin to look intently at the mirror. It is a very tall mirror, seemingly 12 feet high, and it is very wide, the length of both of your arms wide out. The frame of the mirror is beautiful. Its old, ornate gold frame has twists and turns carved into it that look like nothing you've ever seen. You suddenly get the sense that this mirror is very old and holds a special power to it. As your intuition picks up on this magic, the frame begins to sparkle in the light as if to say to you, this magic is here to help you. You're taken back by this feeling, so you take a few steps away. But as you stand there staring at the mirror pondering, your excitement and interest begins to grow, and you're left wondering, what exactly does this mirror do? You look at yourself in the mirror from head to toe, top to bottom, and you stand there and you study yourself for a second. You look at your clothes, your face, your hair, and then something catches your eye on the right-hand side of the mirror. Weird. There's an old, beat-up metal trash can with a lid that has a handle on top of it. You think it's a little strange, but shrug it off and go back to looking at yourself. As you continue to look in the mirror, you start having specific memories of the happiest days in your life when you felt vibrant, full of energy, alive, and was thoroughly enjoying life. This suddenly makes you realize what the trash can's there for. You pick up your right hand and look at your palm. You get the feeling that whatever your current diagnosis is can all end right here, right now, in one simple step. Simply by removing that diagnosis that's been branded on your heart and soul. So you take your hand and you begin to gently push your fingertips into your heart chest area. This doesn't hurt. If anything, you're filled with excitement and determination. So you keep pushing and twisting your fingers into your heart. As you do this, a long, skinny gap in your chest begins to open, and your hand begins to go through your skin and then your bones. You keep pushing and twisting your hand further inside of yourself. You push until your hand's all the way up inside of you to your wrist. You watch in the mirror as you move your hand around inside of your heart, looking for your diagnosis. You know what's in there, but it moves from side to side, dodging you from grabbing it. It's quick and sneaky, and it keeps avoiding you. You stick your tongue out to the side, and as you feel to the very left side of your chest, bam, you got it. You grab it by its tail, and you're holding onto it tightly as it thrashes around like a fish. You think to yourself how you're not letting go of this because you are so tired of not feeling well and want to be rid of this diagnosis once and for all. You slowly pull and guide it back to the gap that's still open, holding on to it even tighter. You keep watching in the mirror as you slowly pull your diagnosis out of you. You're surprised to see that it's formed into one big block word. As you keep pulling, you can see the letters. One by one, they appear. And you can even spell out your diagnosis as you see it pulling out of you. You're pulling and pulling until your arm is extending all the way out in front of you. All the way out in front of your heart and your soul. And boom! It's out. You did it! You're so excited, and you have a huge sense of relief that you got that diagnosis out of you. Instantly, you notice that your heart and your soul feel so much lighter and free. And if you have multiple diagnoses, you can repeat this process as many times as you need until they are all removed. And after they are all gone, you have freed yourself from your diagnoses. You stand there with your arm out, holding that diagnosis in front of you. It's violently thrashing around like a fish. You walk over to the trash can, lift up the lid with your left hand, and with one big swing, you throw that diagnosis into the garbage can where it belongs. You slam the lid back on top of the trash can, and you can hear that diagnosis slowly stopping to thrash around as it begins to die. In a minute, you notice it completely goes silent, and an incredible sense of relief floods over you. You take a few steps back in front of the mirror, and with a big smile on your face, you realize the magnitude of what just happened. You just freed yourself from your diagnosis. This has been holding you down and causing you nothing but pain and anguish for so long. You put your hands up in the air and you begin to scream and jump around with excitement, clapping your hands and celebrating because you are free. You did it. And with the most conviction you have ever felt, you tell that diagnosis, I am no longer available for any illness or symptom to ever hold my health or life back again. And you rise up a new, fresh, restored, and whole woman. You start to cry tears of joy. They pour out of you in uncontrollable sobs because you're finally free from its clutches. All of the doctor's appointments, the medication, the pain, the procedures, the anguish. Just like that, it's all washed away. And you are totally and completely revived to your happy, healthy self. This miracle is divine. After a few minutes of celebrating, you are beginning to calm down, and as you wipe away the happy tears from your eyes, you walk up close to the mirror. And like magic, in the twinkle of an eye, your whole appearance changes to that happy, healthy, vibrant you. As you stand there stunned, you look yourself up, down, and all around. You can't believe your eyes. Your skin is so clear and glowing, and your hair is thick and full again, and you're back to your ideal weight, and you're so beautiful. You are in such awe that you start touching your face and laughing in sheer pleasure, feeling your hair and turning around in the mirror to look yourself over and over again. You're back. And in your excitement, all you can think about is how you can't wait to go show your family and friends the restored you. You're so thankful and begin to think about all the exciting things that you've been dreaming of doing and how you can't wait to go have fun. But before you run home, you walk back over to that trash can, open that lid, and take one last look at that dead diagnosis lying there. Put the lid back on top, smile, and give the side of that trash can one good riddance kick. Then you turn around and skip away, back into the darkness, ready to start your new life, diagnosis free. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, breathing in peace, knowing that all is well. Fully releasing that breath. Take in one more deep breath, holding in it at the top, knowing that you are divinely supported and cared for. And when you can no longer hold that breath, let it go with a sigh of relief. Now give yourself a silent smile, knowing that you are perfect, whole, divine, and complete. And if you agree with all that was shared, we set this meditation free, knowing that everything we felt, thought, declared, and envisioned is now done. And if you're in harmony with all that I've said, place your hands in prayer position in front of your heart and bow to the earth and say it with me. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me for this unidentifying yourself from your diagnosis meditation. If you've enjoyed this meditation, please leave a comment and let me know how it went. I love to hear your experiences. And if you did have a change from this meditation, please share it with a friend or family member so they too can experience the same shifts that you received. Because the more we circulate our knowledge about reclaiming our health, the more ours expands. So be sure to go ahead and share this in love. If you're feeling called to expand on your transformation and remove health challenges and blocks holding you back against recovering your health, I invite you to reach out and discuss private coaching. I would love to support you on your journey back to being the healthy and happy you again.